Hello everybody, welcome back from Aces and Goblins last stream. Nowadays, we have now cleaned the laundromat like John Tapper told us to do. And now we're about ready to get for this trial. Because we gotta find out who killed Ibuki and Hyoko.
Mr. Dini?
What?
When Mr. Tapper go home? He's really starting to scare the children.
So it's like, no, clean the fucking bar! There's 2 dead bodies here!
When is he going home? Really? We need to get him out of here. He's really starting to act like a Nazi.
Well, we have no reason to go back to the bar. Let's see if we can buy any items. Or any skills, I should say.
Well, half my characters, most of my characters are dead, so there you go.
Alright, there's only a few. Go. Mr. L says hey, and we have Salt, who gave us a hand wave.
Hi! Well, I'm still working on this sticker I'm going to give out, so don't worry, guys. Your friend Circus has gotten everything under control. I'm just waiting on the funds to get here for me to buy them.
Alright, I'm going to take the excellent blade. That should help us. Now let's see. Oh, we got plenty.
We need to get some fucking clips up. New clips up.
Well, now that I've taken care of things from work, I can do so.
Yeah. Because I need to put more content on my blog.
Oh, I get it. So you just want more stuff for your own blog.
Hey, my blog is linked to my projects. That's why. It's promotion, dude.
Promotion for... Oh, hi, Maggie. Hello. Hope everything is going
Maggie.
well with your dad.
Maggie, there's a giveaway coming soon. Like, our fans will get free stickers from me. I just gotta get them made first. And then, when they're here, I'll let y'all send addresses, and you get one for free.
Wow, you really wanted to promote that very fast.
Oh, yeah!
Again, it was just like you wanting to promote your blog, and then boom! I gotta get that there.
Well, I have to run fast all the time.
Well, Maggie really likes that idea, so... And your dad's doing better? Great. Alright, let's get ready. This trial is about to begin.
I hope you watched Wednesday's episode, Maggie, because we're going into trial.
I think Maggie already knows what happens.
It's chaos
now
on Earth.
Then,
And
let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you
Can we put your movie on trial?
No.
That was a horrible movie. Come on, we need to put it on trial.
No, you can't put an inanimate object on trial.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation?
You were
Let's
chuckling
get
a
on
little
with it
bit
already.
when he beats the shit out of Mommy, so...
I don't mind starting
Yeah, but let's remember, those are 2 inanimate objects also beat the shit out of each other, so it's like Chucky and Tiffany going at it.
You know, because I was asleep the whole time. Even if
Yeah,
you
right.
do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
Remember, he was sick.
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, Why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the
I
disparities.
think we lost Sylph.
Remember, they're getting their food.
Oh yeah, they said to worry about
This
it.
is the time to get the grub, Circus.
Yes. They by the way, Sylph is not here yet, people, because they went to go get their food because they were plating and taking care of dogs at the same time.
The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane,
Excuse me,
who were
princess.
infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
Damn right.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened.
Ooh, Mr. L has food. Maggie, do you have food?
Mikan came by to wake me up. and
I
told
don't
me that
have
Nagito
food. I
had
want
recovered
food.
from his
I want
symptoms.
some sweet.
We immediately headed over to the
Sure,
hospital,
nothing
and
sweet.
after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the
Cereal,
on-call
but I
room,
don't want that.
since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was
Maggie has yummy food.
a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I
Shut
tried
up,
to stop
crazy.
them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there.
Ableist.
At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember
fuck?
feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with
Hi,
Mika and
Sylph.
Fuyuhiko.
Hi.
It's
Mr. Oh, Mr. L has fudge snack cakes.
We were also looking
You
for
asshole.
Ibuki since she
Give me one.
disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a
Oh,
bit,
shit.
I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then
I think my
noticed
friend's about to come,
Ibuki
that's
was
why.
gone.
I'm
So I
craving
sprinted
sweets.
out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Of course, Kaz would go there.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
Damn right.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door.
Damn right.
And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
Awaken, my master.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
This is
Not
Manos,
once, but
hands
twice
fading,
in a row.
and she's looking like one of the wives.
Oh, God. So we went from JoJo to Manos.
Yep.
What
I'm sure
the
we.
heck?
I'm sure we pissed off a lot of JoJo fans.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag,
Any
just
more
as we
news
feared,
about that fucking
it was
one
Ibuki.
company buying Manos of Fate and copywriting
No.
everybody?
No. We'll worry about that later.
No.
We got a trial to do.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you.
I'm just asking
I
for
understood it
thought.
very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
What?
What?
Sorry,
Whoa.
I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime,
You're just bitter because he
you're
won't
the
get back
only one
together
who
with
saw
you.
the hanging video,
Yeah.
and the first one to discover Ibuki's body.
Oh, you'll give hugs to Kaz, but not me.
Then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
I like how everybody in chat is going along with calling him Kaz instead of Kazuichi. Kaz for life.
Deep down,
Your nickname, my nickname for you came through, Kaz. Wow, I sound much more of a badass when I'm called Kaz and not Soda or Kazuichi. All right, let's go, Kaz. Kaz it up.
If you're not lying,
I found a cat on
you to prove it.
an animal shelter named Soda.
Come on, try to prove it to me.
This little tuxedo
Prove you're
kitty.
not the killer.
Thinking about adopting
Wait a
it?
minute. Why do I have to prove that I'm the killer when you're the one that suggested that I was? It's not my job to do it. It's just as Kazuichi said. Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Oh, Mr. L's gonna go with Soda, not Kaz.
Can we just take Gundam?
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Hajime's testimony is a lie. And the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did
Oh.
Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the body... No, that's wrong!
Gundam equals hamster boy, according to Maggie.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate
shush.
that movie.
Maggie,
Of
you know
course
you
you're
love me
not.
some Gundam.
I already knew that.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched
Maggie
that
loves
movie.
Gundam.
His invitation ticket is proof of that.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Each person only received one ticket.
I kind of
And they're
warmed up to
marked
him.
with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right?
No, I still
Monokuma?
want Blondie right there to fucking finally.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. My hair is yellowish white, okay? I have white hair.
Yes, no mistakes there.
Where's the say platinum?
No, because I'm not going to rip off Pokemon.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murder.
You know, people
if
have
he
like
imitated it.
a platinum blonde hair, right?
Yeah, I know. Maggie's like,
Hi.
oh, Maggie's sister is typing in at the same time. Maggie's sister is stealing Maggie's keyboard.
Or
Oh,
did anyone
I'm
tell
Maggie's
him what
sister.
happens in the movie?
Hey, Maggie,
Of
sisters.
course no one did, right?
Wait, I don't want to just say Maggie's sister. Does Maggie's sister have a name or a nickname
Yeah,
that we can
please.
go by? Geez, nothing worse than jealous ex-boyfriend who says you're the killer, says Mr. L.
Hold on a sec. You're
Yeah,
the one
that's
who
like
brought
the
this
joke
up in the
I
first
made.
place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, Elliot agrees.
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we
I
should
mean-
solidify the foundation.
That whole
Maggie
idea
just says hello.
It also provides a good warm-up.
You think there's also
What
a
warm-up?
warm-up?
This isn't a game,
What?
you know.
Oh, okay, Maggie's sis is Sophia.
Don't get
Hi,
mad.
Sophia.
I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
Mr. L says, and of course, Hope Boy changed his mind several seconds later.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Insert that
Now
hot
then,
and cool song.
Since we know Hajime's testimony
Here.
is reliable, let us
I'm
move
just
on to
waiting
the
on-
arguments.
Whatever
So
his name
this
is,
means
starts
Ibuki
simping over
definitely
somebody.
climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it.
you
Ibuki
little
committed
bitch.
suicide.
If Ibuki
Uh-oh,
committed
Elliot's in
suicide,
trouble, guys.
then who killed Hiyoko?
I put my arm on the
Murder
rest and he
coincidentally occurring in the
jumped
same
up and
place as a
scratched me
suicide.
on the
Ain't
elbow.
cool, huh?
Like I said
Ouch.
before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Damn right.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Or absolutely damn right.
Which means, when we broke down the venue
right.
door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Oh,
Fuck.
The hell? Why's it gotta be us?
Mr. L's like a closed room murder. Dun dun dun.
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Yeah, I'm still alive, guys. I don't know where, but I'm still somewhere around here.
Me too!
Oh, God!
Whoa there, did he go through puberty?
Like,
Nekomaru is talking through Monokuma.
you're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but the killer is among us. Is that really it?
You're the imposter.
I mean, if anybody's seen like Reservoir Dogs or something.
Yeah,
been
but
a
at least
while.
we knew who. At least we knew who the,
The
hell
killer
the
was still inside
FBI
the music
agent
venue.
was in that movie.
By locking the door from the
Inside.
No, that's wrong.
Well, that was easy.
That was fast.
Wait a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Mr. L, the bear is a voice actor because reasons.
from the outside.
How? There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
Or flubber. It wasn't
We're
rubber
not-
at all. The semi-transparent glob was probably...
I see! That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could
Or it
smell
could be
workshop
lube.
chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was
Shut up.
glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
I'm about to get fired.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where
Like-
both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the
At
closed
least
door,
she's kind of
it must have sealed the
sanitized
venue door
and
from the
has that-
outside.
Able to get some
And
sort of
thanks to
mouthwash
that,
aside
a
from
glob of glue
Listerine.
was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
Yes, Mr. L, you were right about the glue.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
Maggie's like, Chiaki, no, don't eat the glue!
That doesn't really
I'm
matter.
eating the glue.
The killer only did that to make us think the door was
That
I
locked
totally
we
from
made the
inside.
joke about that last week too. Last time too.
Yeah, we did it Wednesday. You did it Wednesday.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
Mr. L's like, don't put glue in your mouth, kids.
Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Don't put it in your mouth. No, 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 no.
Okay, we don't need to sing it.
Apologize to Miss Sonia. And
I
me.
can't help it. They made a
However,
fucking.
you're not allowed
Oh,
to
but the
slice open
KSA
your
song's
stomach this
fun.
Yeah,
In a quarrel, both sides
it's
are
from
to blame.
Canada.
That's why
They're
it's better
fun.
to just have no sides
Until
at
they're not.
all.
Then again, they have a fucking
During the
PSA
10 minutes
for rape
Hajime left the
whistles.
venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just
What?
revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too.
Mr. L's like, it was so obvious that in fact was a trap, but what if it was a double trap?
Here, I
Dun
have
dun
proof.
dun.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
What was that thick scrap of paper that was stuck to the baton lighting in the music venue? It should have been part of something originally. I should have seen what that was at the music venue. Then I should be able to figure out what it is. Oh no. It's my favorite game in the world to play.
Oh no.
Take a bathroom
We're not even
break,
20
people, if
minutes
you
in,
need
and
it.
we're- Yeah, piss break, everybody.
Just
You
don't eat no glue.
you got 8 minutes.
No glue eating. I swear to God, if we have to call the ambulance on you, I will fucking kill you again after they bring you back. Circus is not playing tonight.
If there's double dead, where is it gonna go, Circus? Double hell?
Yeah, with the super devil.
That kind of mental thinking already makes me want to have liquor.
I'm on a kind of dark path today.
Also, brownie points to anybody in the chat that gets the joke.
Oh, you fuckers.
What did we do this time, Joe?
Not you.
The game.
Yikes, this is a rough one.
Ooh. This must be hell, and you are my tormentor. I had to quote the Cursed Horse ad. It technically wasn't an ad. It was a parody of mobile ads.
There we go. Got it.
I got it!
So much for the 8 minutes.
Mr. L wants to know what song you're referencing, Self, in the chat.
It's
from a
wallpaper in the
PSA.
storage room?
Hold on.
In the music venue
Which
storage
one? The one you don't put in your
room,
mouth
black
one?
wallpaper
Yes.
That's the same color as that
Ah.
scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the
just
wallpaper,
gonna-
wasn't there? If so,
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally
From
part
Concerned
of the
Children's Advertisers.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body
We all have
disappearing?
fun here, don't
Mere
we?
nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap
We
of
should do
paper,
a fucking
you
show
can
on
figure
your
this out
PSAs.
easily.
No.
Oh god. The trauma that a lot of us will probably have to face.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that. That
Okay,
scrap
we're
of paper
supposed to-
stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? Meaning, did the killer use that wallpaper to make Hyoko appear next to the pillar? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh no, my second favorite game.
Alright, Sonic Heroes time, guys.
Oh no.
Let's potty. I went to potty.
Oh shit!
I wish they would tell you what the controls were, because there are some people that don't play this game every day.
You think they maybe make it a little bit easier for the people who don't play it every day?
No, there's no such thing.
Why am I already thinking, like, when we get to this type of game, it's like, I'm already humming that fucking, bonus stage thing for the second Sonic game.
I like the one they have in Heroes, where it's just the balloons.
Yeah.
I just feel like we're fucking, like, snowboarding during space.
Now, don't worry. The third game has much better mini-games.
Oh, God. Yeah, but we gotta wait.
That's not being sarcastic. I actually mean that. They're, like, actually fun.
Yeah, but we still got freaking, like, Ace Attorney after this.
Well, Ace Attorney is fun.
It doesn't piss you off.
No, Ace Attorney is, like, one of my favorite franchises, besides Mario.
As long as I have to do Lotta in the next fucking episode, I'll be fine.
No, Lotta's gone.
Yeah?
No more Southern characters for you.
Yeah. I'm getting typecasted as we speak.
Alright, hold on.
There we go. Well, that one wasn't so bad.
Except for the first part where you fell.
Well, that was me just trying to figure out the controls. Spaceboarding. And then Salt gives us a rose, I guess.
It's all coming together.
Or a flower. Yes, Mr. L, I died on the first jump.
Are we close to, like, to the
Kyoko's
end
body
of
was
this
hidden
game yet?
before we
Or
found
we got
But it
more
would
to
have
go?
taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
This is like chapter 3, right?
Yeah, we got
along with
six
the pillar
in
using
total.
the wallpaper.
Yeah,
We're about halfway there.
The pillar?
The halfway point, yeah.
By wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I
And then
first
that's not
discovered
counting
Ibuki's
the
body,
after
Kyoko's body
game
was
stuff,
already
right?
there.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah, because there's post
since it was
stuff.
concealed within a slightly larger pillar,
Yep.
I didn't realize
As long
that
as
at
it's
the
not,
time.
you know what, I'm fine.
Well, that's understandable.
Do you think
I mean,
that might be a
it makes
different
sense
thing
that
for
you'd
like a
notice
separate
Ibuki's body
project,
right away.
right?
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper
But then
totally
again,
fits.
that's more like something after we complete
The
V3.
wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that.
Watching
pillar.
this makes me want to play Clue.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan
It's the
took too
hump day
long.
part of the game that
Hajime
we're on,
could've walked
Mr.
in
L
on it.
says.
Going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold.
We, Mr.
The
L
crime
just want to
itself
hump
would be
something.
much easier to pull off since they don't have much to
Speak
do
for
while
yourself.
Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it
I
in
had no
the
problem
storage
getting
room.
that.
It's not that big of a deal.
Maggie's like, rah.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
Speaking
There we
of
go.
hump day,
Mention imitation
always wanted
murder
that
more
camel
than
toe.
once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The
Oh, no.
Wizard of Monami
Not that.
2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty
Eh.
noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I
What?
knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
No, Maggie, not your computer freezing. No.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, Although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
Or was it?
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the 2 victims in that movie. They probably wanted us to think everything was happening the same way it did in the movie.
I see!
The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
And Mr. L's like, Monokuma, your movie sucks negative infinity out of everything.
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
Your movie is bad and you should feel bad.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition
Whoever
of Ibuki's
fucking
body
helped you pay
suggests
for
that
this
as
movie,
well.
I hope they get herpes. Then I hope they're herpes.
Whoa! Whoa! Let's not wish diseases on people.
Bro! Holy shit!
I told you, I ain't playing tonight.
You guys, you could just call people assholes. That works.
No,
I mean, I get that you're passionate, but that's a little too much passion.
Yeah,
You
you're
want
sounding-
to wish STDs on people?
Yeah, even
No,
Gundam is like, even Gundam is like, you're wishing diseases on people? What type of monster are you?
Jeez, and I thought I was bad for saying I hope you stub your toe and every time it starts to feel not as bad, you stub it again.
At least it's, I mean, you would have been done being a little nicer with saying that, which is they would step a Lego.
I told you, I'm not here to play tonight. I am going to go for the cutthroat.
Alright. Well, I mean, Hyoko's already dead from getting
Somebody's
the
up for blood.
cutthroat.
Run away, guys.
Sure!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
At least the
Oh,
herpes
damn.
is what else I could come up with.
Jackie's, Jackie's
Circus, we're
coming
gonna put a
out,
filter
guns
on you
blazing.
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light,
Well.
as light as the sylph's feather.
Yep,
It's
there
like
we
this-
go.
Your name is
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Mr. L's like, damn, wishing people
how
to catch
funny.
a sickness is evil. But I guess that depends on the person who's getting sick.
Man, he's being
Oh,
annoying again.
I'm canon. I'm canon.
Yes. And you're also canon in one of my other favorite games, so but that's for another time.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no
Hello there,
psychic
A1,
abilities like
if you're
you
still around.
know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible
A1 is
if
salt.
her feet were on the floor.
Oh, I can't see it on my
It seems you suffer from a pathetic
Either.
delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Oh. Salt is still salt on my end. Hi-yo.
I know, that's just what they're called on the Discord.
When Hiyoko died,
Alright.
Ooh, one of my
Ibuki's feet were
regulars
on
is
the
here.
floor.
I saw.
I am telling you
Welcome
to present
the
your evidence.
laundromat.
One of your
Did you
peeps,
see her
so
walking?
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hamsters,
Her feet
Maggie
were on the
says.
floor.
Mr. L's like, hey, Salt,
Was
how's
there
the
any
ocean?
sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
Damn right.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye!
Whoa.
Oh shit. Cross sword time.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Greatest fucking quote ever.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
But not as good as yours, Gundam.
But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
Okay, Plankton.
Even Hajime's like, what the fuck?
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Are you not entertained?
No, I'm not.
Sunflower seed.
Sophia loves Gundam.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
So many swords. Okay.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's
Interrupted.
feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the... You can't step on blood that was never there.
Gundam is so campy, he gets the oatmeal guy to run for his money.
Did you see a nice nightmare?
I did. I've never had a nice nightmare.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet. Ha! Impossible!
I think we've seen a waking nightmare, though.
There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Well, that battle didn't last long.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is
I
because
can't
the
wait to
killer
see the
wiped it away
game
afterwards.
crossover when Von Karma takes Gundam under his wings and make him into a nice sword.
No. Karma's not taking any part of Gundam.
Don't say such foolish
He's just
things.
taking it. What?
You
He's
have
teaching
proof
him
of
to be
that
a
at all.
lawyer.
Yes, I do.
He's already an adult.
There's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood
Like,
on
oh my
the
god,
floor
you guys should see
was
what's
so
happening
we'd
in
mix up the
Purgatory.
order of the murders,
Ibuki
right?
is
Not right
torturing
now.
him.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body.
But you
it'd
gotta
be
see
bad if
Ham
her blood
Hands
was
getting
left out in the open.
tortured.
Now, that's at the end of the stream.
But,
Sophie is like, Gundam is softy and very adorbs.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it
I
wasn't
should just buy a
bleeding from
fucking
any
Gundam
open
plushie
wounds
and
at
give it
all.
away to one of y'all.
Hyoko's
You know I
body
would
was
want it.
probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Yeah, but you're a host, therefore you'd be disqualified
stop once
for
the
the
heart
audience
stops
only.
Fine, then I'll get one of my own.
That far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact. So the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep.
Well,
Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants
but I
to
would give it a
object,
damn heater
right?
because it's so fucking cold in this place.
Well, Mr. L and Maggie both want plushies.
Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Well, if this
appears
channel ever
that
gets big enough
it
and we
is
can start
wise
making
that
money
you
from it,
retreat
maybe we
for
could
now.
sell, like, rooster
Well,
fucking plush.
Like, all the money
Porn.
that will be made on this channel will be going towards an organization of some kind.
Fine then.
Right.
But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit
Oh,
in
we gotta have
upholding
freaking
one's
merch.
convictions.
Therefore, a corn plushie would be nice.
Well, I mean, we'd have to come up with, like, merchandise stuff and everything.
It's
But that's
fine.
I'm not thinking about that right now. That's, like, years away.
Well, I'm kind of thinking merch right now because the free sticker thing.
Maggie's
It's
like,
kind of hard.
buy one soon. Buy one. Do it now.
Can't you just shut up
I
and
should
back
make
off?
let you do the little commercial for the sticker.
Now then,
Oh god.
let us resume our debate.
In Gundam's
Wait a
voice.
sec. There's something
No,
I want to
God
run by
damn it.
Monokuma first.
Hello, I'm Gundam Tanaka. As an actor, I must always maintain a good physique, and my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, who are really hamsters when we do this film. It's merely I have to make sure that they're well fed as well. So make sure that you get good old-fashioned merchandise from the Psychedelic Laundromat. They will keep you exactly refreshed, they will keep you healthy, and they will make you laugh.
And no, they won't get you high.
No, because we don't do that, because there are some people that can get extreme anxiety. A corn plushie, but I want to eat corn. And Maggie's like, do you have a Gundam sticker? No, we don't have any Gundam stickers. Although Gundam will have to be, its own character after this game is over.
Oh God!
No, Gundam is copyrighted.
Last time too.
We'll change the name. I'll use the voice, but we'll change the name and the appearance.
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide,
maybe if I
what are we
decide to do a
supposed
secondary sticker giveaway.
Just like how I did with Von Karma, and I just call him Karma now.
Well, like I was saying, maybe that'll be an idea. Have somebody draw up some art and I can get it made.
Again, we're thinking too ahead in the future. Let's focus on the present.
I mean, looks like we're going on to a get-rich-quick scheme already, aren't we?
Who the killer is? Think about it.
I'm thinking of
a
the future.
suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me? Nagito, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered.
I don't know. I don't trust
For example,
Nurse Hatchet over
it's
there.
possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
It's a reference to
That's
one
totally
flown over the
impossible.
cuckoo's
Then
nest.
she never would've
I don't
killed her to
trust your
begin with.
character over there, the nurse character, because
She
I
was
think
afflicted by the despair
she probably
disease,
did it because
remember?
she's
That
unstable
means
right
anything
now.
can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the killer had to be alive at that time.
And to be fair,
And she
I've actually
was
never
alive.
watched One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
You have to read the book first.
I didn't read the book. I watched the Jack Nicholson movie.
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime
is
scene.
the book better?
Oh yeah, sure. Like just hanging up there, being able to breathe while a rope's around your neck. Yeah, an expert would be able to do that. We're talking about Ibuki here.
She hanged herself.
And I was asking about the book.
There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And
Alright, from the to autoerotic asphyxiation, what the fuck are you on?
Hanging.
I was asking about the one who's flown over the cuckoo's nest. Is the book good? Any good?
I don't know. We'll talk about that later.
Her body would have
Because I'm
been
looking for a
defenseless
good
in that
recommended
state.
breed. That's all.
If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I've gone forward.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for
Good
the
to find
killer.
out he's the master of all this.
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
Somebody get Ann Robinson.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
Mr. L's like, hypnosis doesn't work like that, and I know for reasons.
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music.
Okay, inquiring minds wants to know, Mr. L.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall
I'm
issue
back.
my decree.
Hey.
Let
Welcome back.
Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Going around in the circles giving me 13 ghost vibes over here.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Thinking of Miss
I
Sonia.
think everyone at the motel was doing
We
that.
don't want to know about your sex life!
So everyone who stayed at
Gross!
the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
Are you thinking about Miss Sonia?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Oh yeah, we're all definitely
That's
thinking about
not
your
an
fucking
alibi.
sex pot.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease,
I mean,
If nobody-
aside, as long as it's not with,
No, that's wrong.
including cheesecake and probably eating cheesecake or having like a side of water, but
on.
who knows?
Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
Oh, see, then it couldn't have been Mekon Circus.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Shut up, Kaz.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
I knew it. I fucking knew you were a pervert, Hajime, you asshole. No, it's not what it looked like.
His ex-boyfriend's over.
You cheated on me with a woman? How could you? And Chiaki's like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's just experimenting. I'm joking aside, by the way.
Whoa, Mekon, experimenting. What the fuck? And Chiaki is mad, according to Maggie. It's like, my crush Hajime is being treated horribly by these people. Mr. L says,
Too much info.
Don't mind me. Oh.
too much info. TMI.
It's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
Boy, when you
went to
entered the
hospital together
laundry vat,
afterward. So
gender
we were
neutral,
together until right before the
craziness
announcement.
always
I
comes
get it.
first.
You guys have alibis.
If that's the
Yeah,
case,
you guys had
the killer
sex.
must
We
be
get it.
someone else.
And it feels so good!
Oh, God. Mr. L's like, shut your mouth, Soda. Our MC only has feelings for one person.
It's better if we think about it like that.
L's about to go out and fight him. My brain's on L.
Everybody hates Kaz.
Get away from the door. Stop trying to mess with the
The
puppy.
killer decided to falsify
My
the
money's
murder
definitely on
sequence
L.
to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
Oh, yeah, bear.
So it's
bear.
inevitable that an
What did I
alibi
say?
for
Bear
both
knuckle.
before and during the
Behind the
morning
Wendy's.
announcement would be very important.
It
And a
feels
back alley
like
with a knife,
Operation
maybe?
Destroy the Weakest
I almost said
Alibi
bare
has
bones.
backed us into a corner
Nope,
instead.
bare-fisted.
Mr. L does not like this operation name, by the way. Neither does Nagito.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence,
Come,
hiding their alibi in
let
the
us tell you
process?
about our savior, Monokuma.
Is that the only reason the killer made
Our
big
Lord
bodies
and Savior,
imitate the
Monica.
movie?
Hey, monster.
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel
To
really
every-
bad for confusing you guys so much,
His breath.
but that's how I
He's
feel.
light. He's
I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap? Set by one of us? If so, then whose?
A trap
And what
session?
kind of trap is it? Hopefully it's not a spellbinding circle.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Reminds me of someone who lives off moss balls.
And here comes chance time. We're playing Mario Party.
What? That?
Okay, where
Mario
are we?
Party destroys friendships. That's what it is. Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Now we're playing Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, which comes out later this year.
A peak time?
Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor, like a Klingon from Star Trek. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss.
It's your fault.
While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so.
It's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal.
Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way.
I'm Usami, magical miracle girl, Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk.
Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever.
Mr. L's like, nah, calling me boy is fine. And yeah, I destroy soda because I'm a soda killer. So many dead Coke cans.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Okay.
Damn it, I forgot to save. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
I can hear the sarcasm from his voice.
Maggie's like, Monami is such a good child.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Mr. L's like, hello, I'm Saul Goodman, and I'm your lawyer, strange pink rabbit creature.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Okay, I'm shutting up now. Forever.
Bro.
See, I'm not talking. Just 3 dots.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
Fucking
It's
microphone.
not just that. Come on. Try to remember the content of the movie.
Dude, I'm surprised Kaz ain't a
the lion
fucking
that
killer
got killed
with those
second.
sharp ass teeth.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually
Dude, the
pinned by
60
arrows,
fucking
right?
frame is so real right now.
Arrowed.
Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
Mr. L says, nah, that rule is cool. In fact, that's a new rule. No more killing, except for cereal.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would
Hell, we all
that
know you're
tricks.
What are you trying to say?
That
Are you
damn
saying
bunny.
the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand the imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However,
Shut up,
this is
shark
getting
boy.
quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out no matter the cost. Now, my
You
4
already
dark
know
devas of
that.
destruction, let's rev it up!
Vroom, vroom, vroom. I don't know why they sound like cars. Oh wait, no, they have tiny motorcycles.
Go to the music
And tiny
venue.
little helmets.
There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
She's not a Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
If that's not it,
Like,
maybe she got abducted
oh god,
by
now
the
I'm already
killer.
hearing. I
isn't
am
a
all of me
horror
in my
movie.
head now. Thank you. When you
No,
bring out the
maybe.
music, we brought out that motorcycle thing. So,
She went of her own free.
I agree with that.
Wow, we agreed with Sonia twice in this entire trial.
Huh.
Wow.
Sonia said she went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called
Verse
for them.
English LOL.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious.
Yes, Mr. L, I agree with the Ultimate Princess twice.
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
oh shit!
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No!
Oh
That's
shit!
not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Circus, your character is bloodthirsty.
This little light of mine. Oh, I'm not singing anything more.
You shall die today. I have chosen violence.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. That girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
It's time to
Oh,
duel!
But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember?
Oh, Lord.
It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought
Yeah,
the
she
killer!
just... Oh.
Allow me to cut through those words.
You almost had your ass beat, Joe.
The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed
No,
up.
that was the
because she
game
wasn't able
trying to make you
properly
think
wear
that.
it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes.
Whoa.
Do whatever you want to me.
We don't need any more goblins.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or
What are you
better
doing,
yet,
Elliot?
make her do a little something something.
Shut up, Kaz.
Get the
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music
Okay,
venue.
I just got a good stab in the
Though
back
that
from the murder
may
mittens.
not apply to Sonia,
Hell
since
yeah.
she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin.
He's a
I'll put
mean
you
little
and your
fucker.
hamster 6 feet under.
Wow, you're gonna kill animals, Kaz, just to protect Miss Sonia? Fuck you, Kaz.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Whoa.
Please stop!
Damn.
For God's sake!
Wow.
For my sake.
Wow, she actually thinks Gundam is gonna win that fight.
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
10 reasons to kill Kaz.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did
Holy
Hiyoko get
shit.
killed in the music venue?
I wonder if Kaz is related to fucking Shark Boy, because look at those teeth.
I don't know.
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate
What
coincidence.
Shark Boy are you even talking about?
Coincidence?
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation,
Fuck, what the
Killed
fuck? What the
Hiyoko.
fuck?
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
None. Nope.
Head
You
empty.
don't know the most important part.
The killer's planned from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Nope.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps.
He's such a
Everyone actually needs
smartass.
help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Yay. You figured that out, huh?
What are you talking about?
I thought there
Yeah,
might be
what
a
are you
Oh, great. Now I'm
talking about?
thinking of that one
Faked her
quote
death
from the
tampered
Neil
with the
Breen
crime scene.
movie.
Which one?
But now
Hold on
I
a sec.
remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
Mr. L says, oh no, the game I'm waiting on from Amazon is asking for another payment method despite me already paying for it.
So that's why I think there's
The one
no
where
way
the
she
guy
faked her death.
was working on
There's
the
no
car
way
and his
Ibuki
wife shot
committed
him, and then
suicide.
You know,
like saying,
we
"Oh,
already
Jim, how
finished
could you
talking
game
about
end
that a
yourself?
while
I cannot
ago.
believe you game ended yourself." That one.
Oh.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Speak for yourself, Kaz. No, wait a minute. I take that back. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Why didn't Ibuki leave behind any footprints?
I can prove it with this! If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail! How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the topic after all this time about unaliving. Nagito Komeda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we could reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video, so I'm the only one who can do it. That hanging video that I saw, based on everything we know from the arguments thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. For instance, there was a certain item present when we investigated the crime scene that wasn't in the video.
Here! That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if so, doesn't that mean the video I saw is completely wrong? Which means the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime... Does it mean the killer used that surveillance camera unit to do something at that place? Oh, not again!
Oh no.
Oh, it's even longer this time! Go to the bathroom, people. Do whatever. Get your food.
Get your drinks.
Heck, even go have a nice cry, because that's what we're probably doing.
Me, I'm just on Tumblr.
Oh, did you have the setting things changed?
What setting things?
Alright, hold on a sec. Ooh. Oh. Alright, go to settings.
Let me get to it.
Are you on desktop?
I'm on my mobile.
Oh, okay, then hold on, completely different settings then, I mean steps.
Why, what's going on?
Alright, hold on, there's a thing you have to, have enabled. It should be... I have no idea which one it is then, because...
I haven't heard anything about this.
I shared this like on the 28th, hold on a sec. Okay, so on mobile, under settings there should be a thing, called visibility. Click on that, or, yeah, click on that, and then scroll down to prevent third-party sharing for, and then blog name, and then make sure that's enabled.
Alright, we're done.
Okay.
Continuing. Filming location, yes, Maggie.
Besides the stepladder, the filming
If you have more
location
than
must
one
be different
Tumblr account attached to it, you have to do that for each of them.
What do you mean?
So, like, if you have side ones.
I'll do that later on
I mean,
desktop.
the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue.
Alright.
It was filmed somewhere else.
Because I got multiple vlogs under one account.
To display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? The monitor and camera are part of the surveillance camera unit, and the video I saw at the hospital should have been filmed with the camera at the music venue. If that video was filmed somewhere else, the killer was able to do that by... And here we go again!
Oh no.
I'm getting some cereal. I'll be right back.
I mean, Lisa looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Let's see.
They don't give you enough time to answer the question. Thankfully, I already know the answers.
I just packed up cereal.
Perfect. Didn't fall down once.
Yeah.
Did you slow down?
Because I didn't hold down the A button because I thought the game was over.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
Nothing like having leftover monster cereal from October.
That means you should have realized that from the start.
Interesting.
And made this easier on
Oh,
all
did you
of
notice that they changed the quality of those cereals?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's hard to describe, but it feels like they put like a sugary glaze on it, so it kind of plasticky, if that makes sense.
It is.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was...
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if
At least I buy it once a year,
and my attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment
Dang,
Hajime
they
left
destroyed
the music
Kaz's
venue,
hard work.
Killer put back the camera they took.
Why?
And they destroyed it and left
Those
that in
were
pieces
her.
as well.
I mean, no. What?
Why are
those
you
were...
misgendering me, Sylph?
I was thinking two things at once. Like, oh, hey, he's doing that to impress Sonia, and then I was thinking of that, and I'm like, I combined that too.
Oh, tell me more about this fantasy you're having, Sylph, about me and Miss Sonia.
I was gonna say, oh, those were her. Fucking hell, those were his babies. And then I combined those were his babies too. He wanted to impress her with that work.
Oh Lord.
That was not intentional. I had a brain fart.
Somewhere else, but the
I guess brain diarrhea.
That strong.
Oh,
Now you know how.
In
Now you know how
Chiaki's
Joe
words.
feels every. Now you know how Joe feels every time he mishears anything I say.
No, that wasn't
Or
a
me
miss here.
too.
That wasn't a miss here. That was just a jumble of words.
Like a word salad?
I am like just getting better from not feeling well this week.
Not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Why you do not have conflicting thoughts when you're trying to speak?
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. And here we go again.
Oh no.
Fucking hell.
Shorter word, but a longer
It
first
just loves
word.
to abuse the hangman's gambit.
So how are you doing today, fans?
I can't look at chat right now.
This is gonna take us a while.
So this is what hell is like.
This must be hell, and you are my tormentor.
As long as there's no bottles of marmalade somewhere.
I drank too many melonade.
What the fuck is Homestar supposed to be anyways?
We do not talk about my origin story.
I still want to know what the fuck he is.
I'm a terrific athlete.
Mm-hmm. It could be worse. It could be Sonic all over again.
No, no, the Sonic game was not this. Wow, are we still playing Hangman? No, this is the second one in the entire thing. Conference room. Maggie, you always type it in as soon as the word is then.
Possible that it was filmed.
Feels like it's the third time for me, dude.
Mr. L had to cancel their order. That sucks.
Huh?
Aww.
Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely
Did it
different.
take too long, or?
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
No, the game order. They were trying to order a game, and now the place is wanting them to repay it.
To make the conference room look like the music
Are they trying
venue,
to scam you?
the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it!
Yeah, you agreed with me!
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah?
Oh!
Well, your face looks stupid!
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out,
Mr. L says, "Aw, apparently I spent $5 over my gift card. Jeez, you'd think it would tell you that."
What the hell?
it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. That's it. The reason the killer used that in the video is because they tampered with evidence.
So apparently it's like they say about if someone's curtains match their drapes or something like that.
You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
Damn right.
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
Talking Flower! Hey! How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while.
Hello.
What's that guy doing? Which one are you talking about, TF?
You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not
So
possible.
apparently they must have watched Miami Vice or something.
Yes.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Or I think it's Chips also, but no, that takes place in LA. Never mind.
Yeah.
That video was filmed at the
So we're
conference
confirming it's
room,
more like Miami Vice.
but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Well, they said Bay Area, so they're referencing Oakland, San Francisco. But I don't know if I don't know any famous cop shows that took place there. Which means there was a fake somewhere. The fake must have been...
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
That's right. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is.
You're the only one!
I called it!
Yeah, it was kind of obvious.
But what's not obvious is what's about to come up.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
Killer? Huh?
Well, and in Hiyoko's case, you could say Mikan just got revenge for all the time she bullied her.
Yeah.
I'm the killer?
A little far.
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right!
Bruh.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
Oh, Talking Flower says, why, I'm pretty good. How about you all? It's been some time, hasn't it? I escaped my Poplin's house, but the door was locked and my leaves couldn't open it, so I got stuck. At least I learned how to fly. Oh, TF, you always come up with the most, oh god, I can't even think of the word. God, the word is escaping me. You always come up with the most original things to say, and it's so funny. And the most creative, too.
Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
Then, if you insist, I will use the alcohol room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted. Don't you relax in the lobby instead.
Mr. L says, the nurse is the killer, huh? The irony if that is the case.
Yep.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone!
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Just Talking Flower's like, alright guys, I'm gonna try the free trick on Roblox to attempt to buy Headless.
Wrong!
Good luck!
It's totally wrong!
Good
It's not
luck.
what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted
Whoa.
remark is not necessary.
Ableist.
I've been like this for a long time.
You could say since Gundam's autistic, he has internalized ableism inside of himself. He's not unmasking yet. Yeah, it's true. There's some autistics out there that have that.
In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Why do you put a weird emphasis on a woman? That's like weird.
That much, Hajime?
Yeah, it's like a common thing with guys. But and even Maggie's saying, like, why does Gundam say woman like a slur?
Hey, Hajime!
Bruh.
Woman
Let's not go into that
derogatory.
political debate, guys.
Oh no, I wasn't getting into politics with that. It just...
Everyone's ganging up on me.
Oh,
Tricks
she's
is-
ugly crying.
Tricks aside,
Bruh.
logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this?
He just took a shit.
Talking Flower says, okay guys, update on it. I used the Poplin's credit card. I may or may not have, I'm not sure how to explain it. I spent $387.50 on trying to get Headless thinking free works.
Oh god.
No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute?
Oh god, those eyes. Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this.
Hello, Ruthless86.
I missed all the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Jesus!
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Talking Flower's like, times like this, I wish I was not talking. Well, then you wouldn't be a talking flower. Ruthless has nice hair.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to
Hey,
say...
Talking Flower, what does Flowers talk about all day?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
No, don't, Monokuma, you can't break the fourth wall.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Ruthless is saying, so, college.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Oh, you know, the
it's
sun,
nothing big,
water,
really. Only a
chloroform.
small, decisive
chlorophyll.
clue that
Sorry.
points to the killer.
Dang!
You know the stuff.
You guys, now you guys are making me think about those fucking flowers from the Alice in Wonderland movie.
Really exists?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki
Yeah, it
was
was
dangling from.
chlorophyll, I was trying to say.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right?
And
There weren't any
photosynthesis.
ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
Ruthless, whoa.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
Talking Flower's like, well, we talk about, good question. We talk about Talking Flower stuff.
What's wrong with
Oh
that?
no, there's some birds, there's some bees. Not that one, you pervert.
Well, we have to,
Yeah, but what-
well, if you really want to know
Yeah.
what TF is like, you gotta play Mario Wonder in order to understand what Talking Flowers do.
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new.
Which now I'll have a lot more free time now that I got my work stuff settled, so I could play that more on the weekends.
Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope,
Ruthless is like, I don't waste women like you.
and the part of the rope
Oh.
hanging from the baton lighting is on
What
the
the
other.
fuck?
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
Talking Flowers like, yeah, whatever that guy said.
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Yeah, just play Mario Wonder, TF says.
The killer wrapped
Damn.
the rope around Ibuki's neck.
This don't look
Both
right.
ends at full strength and strangled her.
TF also says, play Mario Wonder equals save a talking flower. And then Ruthless is like, bro. And then Maggie's like, oop.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Well, Joey will play that soon. Don't you worry.
I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along.
He's
That's
been doing
it.
them on
Exactly
solo
what you
runs.
say to me during the
Yeah,
investigation.
that's
That's what I'm
solo thing.
saying. I know, that's what I'm saying. I said, I was about to say, that's his department, not ours.
Yeah. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh?
Fuck you in
More importantly,
particular.
What was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
Ruthless says, this is cool.
And then, I finished speaking.
Well, welcome to the laundromat.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? Ruthless is like, guilty.
Well,
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope
It scares me
burn,
that
right?
she knows that.
But we believed it was from a hanging.
You know, she watched Forensic Files.
Why would that be?
I don't like the game 24/7.
Did we fall for someone?
That must be it.
You agreed with me twice, just like you agreed with Miss Sonia.
So that's what
Oh
happened.
my god, you're
We've
such
been
a
falling for the
sip. Go
killer's
to
lie
the
this whole
fucking
time.
corner, you fucking asshole.
Hey, let him dream about explaining how he fixed the communication thing.
Talking Flower says, oh, so this is a game. Anyways, why are they paper thin, though? And Ruthless is like, he's lying.
Stylistic stick choice.
Yeah. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
yes. She had no external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Bullshit. Nurses know these type of injuries by going to nursing school.
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
Bullshit. Nurses are not allowed to make mistakes. If you do, you can actually go to court for that.
You were right.
Yeah.
And you have been a great help to us so far.
Ruthless is like, you F keys rock, you all cool as fuck.
But even a drunk medical
Thank you.
student can notice the
Well,
difference
we're
between
here every
hanging
Wednesday and
strangulation.
Friday if you want to catch our shows.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead
Yeah,
to a
they're
mistake.
supposed to. That's supposed to be part of their final assessment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Yeah, so did Nurse Ratchet, and then look what happened.
Don't you think
Yep.
her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki
Joe,
to
we
her
can't give
death?
away the ending. Moody hasn't seen that movie.
Yeah,
Whoa.
thankfully I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Talking Flower says, nurses cannot make mistakes. Well, I'll see one of my cousins in jail. Ruthless says, bullshit.
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
Yeah, TF, I have family members who are nurses, and they used to tell me that if anything happened, like if a nurse, like, gave the wrong medication or they just mixed up things, like paperwork or something, you can either A, get fired, B, get sued, C, go to prison for malpractice. And so, nurses are not allowed to make mistakes. They have to be perfect with everything they do, because liability is a huge thing in the medical field.
So
Yeah,
Mikan
there's some
volunteered
an angel
to
of
nurse
death.
Not to
us?
mention,
planning to do
it's
this
all
all
three,
along?
all of the above will probably hit. You forgot the other option, D, all of the above.
Yeah, that too.
That's a little... Aren't you like
Let's
the
remember,
thief who
there's just too many
suspects
fucking
everyone else
angel
of
of
being
death
thieves?
nurses out there.
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
Ruth is like, yikes.
You got it all wrong. Please.
Yeah, he's
Never
crazy.
of.
I'm sorry.
Or they could.
But
I mean,
there's
it could.
no way I
I
can
mean, you are the
forgive you.
show's like Deadly Women, so.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
He just sighed.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess.
He cuckoo for Cocoa
But is that
Puffs.
really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
I'll even tell you exactly how to do it.
I'm really not the killer.
Huh?
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Maybe
Rufus
she
is
had
like-
that same opposite disease.
Rufus is like, how cute.
Is that really true?
But it's wrong!
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't
Oh,
wanna
I'm
do
gonna
this
kill
either.
him.
Of course I don't want to do this. But
I'm
I
sorry,
need
they
to
had
do
to set
this.
me up when they said it's not cute, but it's wrong.
Ruthless is
You guys
saying
get the
my
reference.
wife.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
Ace Attorney did this a lot better.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
I'm
do
sorry,
doubt
guys.
her,
I really had to make
but
that
I
two
still
stupid
want to
dogs
believe
joke,
her.
man.
Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. Cause
The guy
room
in
for doubt,
in each of
then
the
there's no
episodes, he
reason
says
to
like, "Isn't
believe,
that cute?"
there?
And then yells, "But it's wrong."
Don't say deep
Hey,
stuff.
you know how long it's been since I've seen that show?
If you want to
I
believe
totally
in
God,
something,
a long
about
time.
you need to overcome doubt
I
first.
totally forgot about it.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Ruthless is like, he did. Phoenix!
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying
Oh, shit.
your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me?
Aw, shit.
Maggie says, oop, Mekon broke. And Ruthless is like, this is good.
He snapped.
Hey, Mikan.
Talking Flower says, bullies versus literal killers, round 1. Fight!
It's not fair.
Oh.
Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair.
Oh,
Not
shit.
fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do?
No. There are people that actually carry grudges against themselves, you know?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm
Uh-oh.
the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why. We gotta stick with this until the very end. So we can finally break these chains of despair.
Ruthless is like, I'm gonna marry her. Chiaki.
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing?
As long as it's not Miss Sonia, then you'll be
And
fine.
who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me. Can you prove it?
Talking Flower's like, well,
Yeah.
this is annoying.
Yeah, I heard this from
True,
Shaq.
and then true, and then people think I'm annoying.
Prove it? Wait.
Dude, they find talking flyers annoying anyways.
She tried to do her best Hiyoko impression.
Because you're just assuming the video was
Don't imitate me, you cow. Yes, that's right. I'm a ghost.
based on an assumption.
She gonna like fuck you up.
Hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong.
Talking Flower says, went from sad to crazy to angry to sad.
Why does everybody always hate
This woman is on her period.
me? Just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer. I never filmed that video. It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Ruthless is like, I wanted to laugh. Huh?
The only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Oh, main character. Okay.
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be? Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me. The only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm
What the heck? Is Fuyuhiko in the 40s?
Yes, remember,
Jesus.
he's gangster. Everybody thinks like 1940s, 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yep.
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this.
Finish
it. Finish it. Ruthless is like,
Oh.
jerk.
For some reason, Automod caught that.
Yeah.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Oh
Just
god,
from that
she's gone
video?
nuts.
What the fuck?
Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
If y'all didn't do it, why are you
Pay close
asking for
attention and listen well.
forgiveness?
You're
Exactly.
the only one who can
Jeez.
point out the killer's mistake.
Don't flinch. Don't hesitate. Don't run away. Just as Chiaki said, Mikon is panicking right now. I'm the only one who could point out that mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you
Yep.
who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Didn't have any slippers
Is
on
that
the
really
body.
your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Damn.
Mikon, you have committed a major mistake.
Talking Flower's like, she's having a lot of emotions at once. Is she okay or something?
I'm telling you, she's on her period.
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
Or they
That's
also had a
impossible.
break because of, taking care of everyone.
Never said anything about the camera angle.
One of them almost died.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that
You know
video
what? Fair
yourself?
enough. Taking care of Nagito and then snapping. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Maggie's like Mondo 2.0.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video.
Maggie's like, just like what Mondo did. Yeah, because, yeah, Mondo, like, pretty much told everybody he did it. And it's like, wait a minute, we didn't mention that. I was like, shit.
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Oh, are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
Damn, talk about ugly cry.
Huh?
Oh god.
What?
Is she related to Junko?
She's mad.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean...
What?
It's impossible.
God. Impossible.
Is she on drugs?
The tent bag Ibuki was wearing when she died. Try remembering the tote bag instead.
I mean, we do have access to a drugstore on this island.
Ding! I totally remember now.
Chad is
Why
just,
is that part sounds like good timing?
Chad is just like, what the fuck is going on?
That tote bag.
Good question, Chad.
Wow, everybody's listening to shit. Beacon. Holy fuck.
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible.
Yeah, but there was two.
Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking
Oh,
your
shit.
stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action, PTA. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the A button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks, no matter how much you mash the A button. You will be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the Y button to reload. Just like locking on, press the Y button in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the A button. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the Y button. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept the tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the Y button, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. If your difficulty level is set to gentle, you do not need to reload, so it was completely pointless saying this out loud. I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanation for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point, what you and I both yearn for. True despair!
Whoa.
Well then, good luck, and have fun.
Gundam, is he like related to you?
Oh, you know, that's his distant cousin.
That is why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
Yes, Gundam has a cousin that's a game show host.
Bro.
And now it's time to spin the wheel and solve the puzzle.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Even Monokuma thinks she's going insane.
It's like, I have no comment. I did not write this character. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. At this point, I'd rather hear Tara go, Paris Hilton. I gotta do something and end this. Why am I talking as Hanakuma and Hajime? Hajime, it's time that we DNA digivolved. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Sorry.
Holy fuck.
You still haven't forgiven me! Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! You're done for!
Draw?
Why only me?
I think she's brought that up before.
Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? You still haven't forgiven me! Forgive me! Forgive me!
She reminds me of that fucking Trixie chick when Timmy was the only boy around.
Can you
said,
forgive me
Timmy!
already?
Pretty.
I'll do anything you want.
Yeah, pretty. Vicky from the Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me already?
I hate what they did to her character.
Shall I let you punch me?
Like they completely destroyed her character or something?
Yeah. Like, they gave her really good character development in, The Boy Who Became Queen. I think that's the name of the episode. Except for the really stupid stereotype parts. They're most likely written by Butch Hartman.
Monokuma.
Well, I mean, he's the guy that created it, so...
Yeah, but technically, like, most of the good stuff wasn't even written by him. You know what I mean?
Did you hear they're bringing it back with a new kid?
No. You mean the live action that they already did?
No, they're bringing a new cartoon back.
Oh.
Look it up.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
Because you killed them!
Seems
Because you killed them, you cow.
finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody
Still hunting as a
always
ghost.
hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over.
Even the Ruth was like, no, we're not forgiving you.
After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left. Please, just admit it already.
I don't know who...
In the end,
Where's...
at least let me believe in you.
Where... I don't know where that's supposed to be going.
What?
Sorry, I'm looking at chat.
What's chat saying?
Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read it.
I can understand why Mikan wanted to kill Pom Pom Hair Girl. But a Pookie?
I'm sure the reason would probably come soon enough. But...
Hold on, Sarah.
Last stock. And you'd wonder why some people would say that the case 3s are usually like the worst ones.
Chester, Mommy's still working.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. the incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. That was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake.
Oh, Maggie says, I showed my cousin the game lore and executions. He said they were brutal as fuck.
Yeah, they get really bad. It's like, oh, no mercy.
I mean, I've heard of too, you know.
Body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue.
Oh.
Maggie's cousin is like 9 years old.
Began working on
Why would you
last
show
trick.
that to like a 9-year-old?
Because usually these are the age group that plays this game.
First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar.
I mean, come on, my nephew was like watching that Ronald McDonald YouTube character that was like a horror movie thing, and he was watching that at like 8.
I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper.
Yeah, my
or have
nephew
Hyoko's
has
body
a
hidden
fascination with Five Nights at Freddy's, and he's like 8.
Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but...
Yeah, even...
Sorry, I was curious to like the age range that people would recommend for this, and I found a website called Common Sense Media, and there's someone with the username Karen, _is, _a,
Oh.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah,
Chester,
Maggie's
get off
saying
me.
he's used to saying brutal shit like
Oh,
that.
wait,
when they
13
brought it,
plus.
They made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
That's fate.
Yeah.
No, yep, we lost her.
Yep.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing. Like the sky is falling down upon you.
I'm
Yes, Miss
scared.
Talking Flower, we did make it. Yay. It's like, wait, she's going insane.
This feeling of despair.
He's like, yes, she is. I'm like, oh boy.
Mikon!
Oh, shit.
What has...
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Commercial
Loading
break.
time.
It's Monokuma time!
Alright, let's see.
Loading time.
Oh, I was gonna say, reminds me of like how they have like for one of the Sims spin-off games, it's a reality show, and like they do commercial breaks on that too.
Yay. 79. Talk
Are we
about
gonna
like,
do that
why
again?
won't it
It
end?
seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
Talk Feller's like, also, why do they keep referencing the title with despair? And then Maggie's like, she's the next Junko. Talking Flower, and why is there a commercial break? I'm the only one going insane now.
Calm your tits.
Please pull the
We're
lever
just
in front
beginning.
of you and cast your vote.
Oh, you know, Monokuma's gonna make
Chosen
that
as the
money.
blackened. Will you make the right choice
Yeah.
or the dreadfully
Yeah.
Hell, the bills don't pay themselves, you know?
Let's go!
Give me that money.
Well.
All rise!
Oh, you know, the Mono Beasts need to be paid. They have a deadly union.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point,
Correct.
you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikon Tsumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Miki. Did you lie to us all along?
So she's Mickey Mouse now?
My God, tongue twisted. Give me a break. It's hard to do her accent.
It's like, okay, I'm the ultimate nurse. Haha, yay!
We're planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey! Don't just laugh, say something! This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick!
Hey.
This is nothing like Pecco. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we could do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikon Tsumiki we know. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
I knew it.
Mikon too, you say?
I
know because I was looking at Mikon for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Maggie's like, I miss Pecco. Hold on. Did you say Mikon also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot.
Oh.
That's right, Mikon felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Yes, and because of that disease, Mikon was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she could still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Yeah, keep laughing, crazy.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikon standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair?
Yikes.
That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope?
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that. Talking Flower's like, can I still eat this pear and not get the despair virus or something?
Oh?
Yes, you can. You'll be fine.
Maggie's like, OMG, Junko!
For the sake of despair. That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong. Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about?
Only they were still alive. They'd be so happy.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
Someone's echoing.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable.
Maggie's like, why fan service?
But you know, to transcend all that is truly.
It's love.
What love is all about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand?
Talking Flower's like, what's a, reciprocation?
Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
how amazing.
it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how my dies. Cares about hope or despair. It's love. Only love.
Could it be?
Oh, hold on, sorry. Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair.
You were right. It's right to say, but this is all thanks to that disease. Because, thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Remember?
Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease?
But
if this means she remembered something and ended up like this...
Such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Don't get so angry. First of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So, it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, I was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about?
Guys, I'm scared.
Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan.
You still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice.
Talking Flower's like, why is she yapping? I mean, laughing so much.
It's about that world organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know?
Not no. I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation. Future?
Future.
That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey.
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning?
Name suggests that organization, the World Ender. Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know.
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, mon ami?
I knew it. Monomi, Monokuma, they're both members of that organization, aren't they?
Monomi and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey.
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember... Maggie's like, I want to get the execution over with. Then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us.
Yes, I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all.
We're gonna not get the answer our way.
No one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
Oh, hell no!
You'll find out eventually. So there's no need to be so impatient. Probably. That's when that countdown ends.
Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh? I don't know anything.
Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love.
Well, you broke up there, Mooney.
I just...
I couldn't even hear that.
God fucking damn it, Mike! Let's skip this for now.
That is...
Nikon, is this really you?
I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past.
Past?
That person. She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend.
Oh?
Doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well...
That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is losing memories are.
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
Hey,
I don't know.
Bit.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
Hey!
So, it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Well, let's try to take your sweet and remember at home place.
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Talking Flower's like, no, it's the brain because it tells all your body parts what to do. Not for flowers, but for humans.
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time?
Damn it. Why? Mikon, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikon Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
What? Oh, that was a long one.
Holy shit, now I'm glad I don't have to do this high-ass voice anymore. Damn.
Oh man. Also R.I.P. Gremlin Mikon.
What?
Remember the Twilight murder thing?
Syndrome?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Bye-bye, ouchies.
I'm
Oh no, it's
gonna
injection
die.
fairy lily.
In attack mode, of course.
The hell?
They said this is actually a very disappointing one, you know.
This is kind of sexual a bit too.
Well, I mean, that's what her whole character was supposed to be. Talking Flowers like, if I go to hell, I'll see her there, I guess. Maggie's
No,
like,
you
fan
can, like-
service.
No, you
Oh,
can,
so
like,
I guess she
spin a
didn't
turn.
die. She just went off into space.
And suffocated?
No, she just decided to travel like the Enterprise. She's now going through space. It's kind of like how Mondo became like Back to the Future. He's now traveling through time, and now she's traveling through space.
Oh, you know, she's just...
Okay, so you've got Diamond, we've got Pearl, now where's Platinum? Where's the Distortion World?
Well, maybe we'll find out in the third game. We'll find out who Platinum is. And then we could do a fan fiction where Mondo, Mikon, and whoever's from the third game, like, interact in a type of sci-fi story.
You know. Or she could just be visiting, like, the abandoned space colony Ark.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I can find a way to get the Chaos Emeralds and put them and destroy Earth. I will do much more than Shadow did.
So much more. But if I'm to be able to do that, to be able to see my beloved, I have to look at a certain diary and look at the colony's past.
Oh my god.
Then maybe I can understand to see if I could use what my past self's ultimate could be.
Yeah, just
For
don't bring up the Black Doom shit. They're already doing that with the Sonic Generations remake.
It's nothing like that.
Anyway. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyota and Hyoko Saionji was Mikon Tsumiki. And she's been executed, or drifted to space. She's apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's
Look at your ass
finished?
on my face.
Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikon from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it.
It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mikon was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. Come on! Let's take all this despair and change it into hope!
Please wait!
Let's take all this despair and push it somewhere else.
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time. But even so...
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice toward us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor, too.
Wrong. Too bad. That's not the case. Mikon was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Mamami looks right now.
She's not fine at all.
But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monomi.
Phew. Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept on going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break.
Your right eye made out of black beans?
Hey!
Wait, it's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event.
Special event?
Head over to the first island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there.
Old friend?
Huh? Could it be Nakakumura?
Hey!
Close.
Shut up. Is it? Isn't it? Nakakumura was safe after all?
Oh, you got better that time.
Safe. How should I say this?
I knew it. I knew that bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome! We're starting to see the light of hope.
The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy.
Miss Sonia?
However...
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of Who Gives a Shit. That line doesn't suit you at all. I shall crush you into dust.
Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us?
Like, no.
If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now.
No.
I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us.
Then do it.
You don't have to. Oh, go, Joey. You.
You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Oh, cat scratch. Then, let's all greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died.
Niku?
No.
Oh, God. It's already 4 hours early.
Maggie's like, Gundam is a softie.
Fucking bro.
What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease?
No, you're just ready to see your partner alive again.
I can't get this at all.
Akane?
Alright!
Alrighty then, let's go! Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking?
Oh, what does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body.
Huh? Nekomaru's body?
It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility.
What did you do to Nekomaru?
Oh no, are we gonna get a Frankenstein monster thing like what happened to that dog in American Dad?
What did I do?
Oh,
I just saved them, that's all. I mean,
Oh, no,
if I
no.
didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped.
I'm scared.
Kisses the dog.
As soon as we
That's the
exited
dog's
the
name.
elevator, we started running. Hurry! To the beach on the first island! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
All right.
Batman.
Let's haul ass.
Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running toward the beach on the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey!
Hey, Nekomaru, show yourself.
Listen.
We have come to pick you up. Please, hurry up and come out of hiding.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Thanks for picking me up from school.
We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice!
With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. And then, we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting.
Yeah, Maggie says.
Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while.
Maggie's like, Nekomaru! She's excited.
That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
Holy shit!
The name's
Oh
Nekomaru
my god!
Nidai. I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Alright.
Yes, Maggie, Mekomaru is here, finally. That's his nickname now.
Man, I feel absolutely positively great. I can now lift the strength of 10 men.
9 days left.
Oh, that pizza's not gonna get here. Maggie is like so excited over seeing Mekomaru.
To be continued next week.
Oh, great. Now there's 3 more people I have to share my food with.
I mean,
Get
come
out of
on.
the way, ham hands. I'm gonna take that steak.
Yeah, you can,
A click is here! Let's rock!
yeah, you can actually have the steak. I don't want it anymore.
Yeah,
Good, because I licked it when you weren't looking.
Well, I mean, you
Oh my
you
God.
basically just told me that you stole it, so, I mean...
Oh my god, Mikan's here! Thanks a lot for killing me, you bitch!
Like, fuck you, man.
Where's the weapons? Go ahead and end me right now.
Maggie says 9 days left, 9 people left. It's just the number 9. Number 9, number 9, number 9.
Mine.
Step.
Oh, by the way, I recommend everybody else in Purgatory that we keep Mikan's room away from ours.
I agree.
That's okay. I'm going to
Seconded.
double hell. I'm going to double hell anyway.
Oh, by the way, your beloved? They're in triple hell. Sorry.
And it turns out John Taffer
They don't
is
even
actually...
go here.
I was gonna say,
I
John
didn't even wanna
Taffer is
be
the one that
here.
decides Purgatory where they go. All right, asshole. Let's see if you go to heaven or hell.
I'm already actually in the river of Cana.
Before you pass the river Styx.
Gotta
Did
pay
you
the
forget the
ferryman.
story about this is the ninth circle?
Okay, we're not...
If you ever seen...
I've never
you ever
heard of
seen-
Dante's Inferno, so... I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never read it, so...
If you've ever go into the ninth circle, it's possible you might see my body encapsulated in ice for all of eternity.
Wow, even the Supreme Overlord of Ice cannot even attempt something like that.
Yeah, we got, like, Mr. Freeze on loan just for that whole area.
Oh, are you kidding me? I am much better than that Arnold Schwarzenegger asshole. So many ice puns. Couldn't even get the character right. They made him so campy. He didn't even have that cold, frigid personality from the show.
But did he still have the dead wife?
Oh.
No, it wasn't dead wife. It was...
Okay, coma wife, sorry.
Coma wife, yeah. Yeah, she was still coma wife in the movie. Although there was a point when Poison Ivy, like, cut the cord because she was like, I'm jealous of her. I want to suck Mr. Freeze's dick.
I swear there was a continuity version where, like, she was dead and, like, every year on the anniversary of her death, he'd make it snow in Gotham.
I don't know. I don't know much of the comics that
Hold
well.
on,
but I do know that there was
cartoon, I mean, one of the...
There was something where I know where she ended up getting out of the coma, but she became another villain. Because of course,
yeah,
coming
okay,
out of the
it was
coma makes me, oop, I'm evil now.
Wait. Okay, I was wrong. It was a one-shot comic. Batman Adventures Holiday Special, Jolly Old St. Nicholas.
Oh, okay.
February 1995.
Okay, well, that I don't remember. But then again,
I've only seen screenshots of it on Tumblr.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think what else was in that movie. Oh yeah, when he found out that, like, when Poison Ivy was like, "Oh, your wife's dead," he was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna commit mass genocide." I was like, "What?" And there are some people that were posting online like, all he wanted to do was cool the planet. I said, no, this guy wanted to fucking kill people. Don't use this fucking meme.
Wait, was that the one where it's like, what killed the dinosaurs?
No. There was a meme going around where it showed, like, Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy next to Batman, and they were like, all he wanted to do was cool the planet, and all she wanted to do was spread plant life. Like this, and instead this billionaire didn't even give money to. I was like, no, you don't get it. And Batman and Robin, they both wanted to genocide every single human on Earth except plants. They even wanted to genocide animals, for God's sake. It was just going to be plants that just somehow came out of the ice that he was going to infringe upon everybody. And I was like, did you people not watch the movie? It's like, oh, you kill my wife, I destroy the entire planet. I was like, okay, great. Good to know. And they're saying that Batman was more evil than the two of them. I'm like, you assholes. I don't like Batman because of Bruce Wayne is a billionaire. But seriously, god damn it, people.
Okay. Sorry, I got everybody on a tangent. It was just
it's like, no, it's just like that meme used to piss me off all the time when they were posting that around Instagram.
Fucking hell, I lost my healer. Sorry,
anyway,
multitasking.
Okay, so chapter 4 is gonna be next week. Because because we're gonna be exploring a new island also. I'll give you a hint on what the island is like. It's probably something that one of you would rather die than go to.
Huh.
Are you talking about me?
I don't know. I could be, I couldn't be. But anyway, we'll be doing that either on Wednesday or Friday, depending on the circumstances. And I will be hopefully doing a solo stream this weekend since I have figured out all my stress from Maggie. Yes, I know you hate the next chapter. So do I. It's one of the reasons why I rank this game number 3 amongst all 3 Danganronpa games. Because it pisses you off so much. But anyway. So we'll either do that Wednesday or Friday, and then I'll do a solo show on the weekend, because, like I said, work's a lot less stressful now, so I can get some more time into it. All right, everybody, don't forget to like, because when you like the video, it increases the algorithm, which somehow makes YouTube, for whatever reason, start requesting us more to more people. Because I noticed there were more people tonight watching the trial, so that was really great. Subscribe as well, because we're going to keep doing the more live streams like this with these games, and then that notification bell will let you know exactly when we're going live, so you can make sure to keep up with us. And then yeah, that's all I got. So, fair night, everybody. Good night, and we'll see you later.
And if you